Well, it's a great day for Racer basketball, and I hope it's a special day for our three signees and their families because with Chico Carter, Matthew Smith, Damon Robinson, they've put in a lot of work to get to this point in their careers, and to sign a full scholarship to attend Murray State University is quite the accomplishment, and we're thrilled to welcome them into our basketball family.
With this class, did you have anything specific in mind that you were looking for?
Well, I think for us, we really try to focus on, Adam, just getting the best players that we can who fit the core values that we have in place for how we want to continue to build our program. These three players certainly check all those boxes. We knew we needed to address our front court as we lose Anthony Smith and Breon Sanchez to graduation, and we were able to do so with Matthew and Damon. Both have great length, size, versatility for the position, and then we wanted to get the best guard we could get who could come in here and impact our program, and feel we were able to do that with Chico. I love his size at the point guard position at 6'3", 190 pounds, can shoot the ball well and also create for others.
I know you probably have your own timeline, but how long were you guys in on these guys? I feel like Chico, Matt, Damon were all guys that y'all maybe had contact with for quite some time. How long were you guys?
Yeah, I don't remember specific dates, but we were able to recruit all three for a long period of time, build good relationships with them and their families. Got to give a lot of credit to Coach Long, Coach Kane, Coach Nichols, and the job they've done. Also our new video coordinator, Michael Chapman. Those four guys did an outstanding job in the recruiting process. And I feel like these are three young men who will come in and have a great impact on our program.
Damon had interest, in particularly with some SEC football programs early. Can you attest to his size? He's listed as 6'8", 245. I mean, I haven't personally seen him. Is he actually that big?
He's about 6'8", probably 250. The thing we like about him, he has a 7'5" wingspan, so great length for the forward position. Can score down around the basket. I think with his size and length, will be able to help us at both ends of the floor.
When you're looking at guys like this, you're trying to bring in, and you talked about Chico, trying to make an immediate impact. Do you look at all those guys when you're bringing them in and see how quickly can I throw them in and they can help us?
Well, I think you're just trying to get the best players that you can get recruiting-wise, but I think the important thing for us is how do they fit. And for me, we really look at, number one, are they going to be fun to coach? And these are three outstanding young men, not only on the court but off. I think they'll make a great impact on our community and on our campus. And they're just a joy to be around. We've been able to build good relationships through the recruiting process. And then I think the second part of it is, do they impact winning? And how do they impact winning? And when you look at guys like Matthew Smith, who they won the state championship last year in North Carolina, their AAU team that Matthew and Chico played on, seems like they were playing on Championship Sunday every weekend, all spring and summer. Damon's been a part of winning. I think those are two very important traits as you build a program.
Chico and Matthew, I had a chance to talk with them over the summer. Obviously, they're really excited because they are AAU teammates. Were you guys able to target them at the same exact time because they were teammates, or did one introduce you to the other, or how did that work?
No, we saw them all at the same time, but we didn't recruit them as a package deal of any sorts. Recruited each one of them individually, and showed them where they could impact our program. And we were excited to bring both of them in. They came and visited the same weekend, which I think is good for familiarity. I think Damon also having some other players from Alabama here, I thought was good for him on his visit. So I'm really excited about all three and the type of young men they are. Obviously very good basketball players, but I think they're going to be a lot of fun to coach, and I think they're going to fit in really well in our locker room and the culture hopefully we've built here at Murray State.
How much do the current players help in recruiting?
They're critical. That's the thing. I really should be sitting up here thanking our players, thanking Murray State University, thanking our community. I think everybody plays a vital role when you're recruiting student athletes to come to your university. And I think when they come on the visits, I think the players are critical because We don't roll out any special red carpet per se. I want them to spend time with our players. I want them asking questions. I want their parents asking questions of our players so they know exactly what it's like here at Murray State. And I think when people come on campus and visit here and see the facilities, see the tradition, the championships that have been won here, see the incredible support that we get in the community and from the Murray State fan base, and then I think our players are able to really add to that by the job they do on these visits when we bring people to campus.
Chico, Matthew, of course, come from North Carolina, and, in that side of the East Coast. Damon, there in Alabama, do you feel like your footprint and your coaching staff's footprint in Alabama and on the East Coast is as strong as it's ever been?
I think it certainly helps when you look at the tradition of Murray State, the great talent that's come from Alabama here over the years, going back decades, that we have some guys here in the program having great success. I think that you have Isaiah Cannon and Cameron Payne starting in the NBA. Expands your reach. The championship season, I think, expands your identity, your brand identity across the country, and helps you attract great talent here. And then when you get them here on campus and they see, what a special place Murray State is and see the support they're going to get. I mean, we just had over 5,000 people here on opening night this past weekend. I think players want to be a part of that.
I know you said you've been talking to these guys for a while, but when you win an OVC championship the previous season, does that change the way kids look at the program when you're going out and talking to them and trying to recruit them? Because, okay, hey, we saw you guys in the NCAA tournament playing West Virginia, compared to, they may not know the history that goes with Murray.
No, I think it definitely helps. I think when you're coming off a season like that, the national attention, being the first team to punch the ticket to the NCAA tournament, I think everybody sees that last March. I think that helps, and then, like I said, I think the support that our program gets here from our fans, and then the proven track record of players going on and having great success. Not only the NBA guys, but the players who are making six figures playing over in the Euro League. The players like Jawan Long who are having great success in their chosen major that he's having. I think all of those things contribute to recruiting success.
What about the signings during the fall signing period as opposed to having to wait to the spring? Does that alleviate pressure or change what you do as far as recruiting as a coaching staff?
I don't think so. We always want to try to target guys in the early signing period. I think that's where you can really build a relationship. You get to follow these players all over the country in July, and then all the way back into the April period in the spring. And so we always want to try to do well in the early signing period, and then it enables you hopefully to get a little bit ahead in the next recruiting class. But we'll prepare. I think always got to be prepared to sign guys in the spring as well. So, but no, we're thrilled that we're able to sign these three here in the early period. I think Chico, Matthew, and Damon will all make huge impact on our program. And like I said, and not only on the court, but in our locker room, in the family, the brotherhood of our team, and also on our campus and in the community. I think Murray State fans will really embrace these three. They got great personality. I think they'll really enjoy them being a part of the program.